summon the people of the VTEC Academy?
How was that? He was summoning the VTEC Academy.
That's the VTEC horn. Look at 2 people in here. What's up? No, they're looking at you, Vic. Top chat, live chat. Oh, what's up, Clayton? All right. Lee Scott, what's going on, dude? Dale Cornhart. What's up, dude? Those of you who don't know, this is Vic's K24 swapped AF CRX. And we are pretty close to being able to start it. First startup. Brian's thrashing away on wiring. And Vic, he put the battery in, so it's pretty hardcore.
I did some heavy lifting. But
Going live while it's still a decent hour, yeah, right?
I had some real heavy lifting to do there.
What's up, Civic 86 KCR? Let me get in here.
I need a 10 mil.
Of course you do.
Good.
It's a Honda.
It's a Honda. What'd you do with my Honda? Alright, I gotta go get.
Ryan Senpai. Yeah, right? Josh Nanny, he's got a 04 Honda Accord with the K24. Is it the TSX Honda Accord? I mean, TSX swap in your Accord? Yo, Frank's Garage, what's happening? Oh, he's got a dead cylinder. That sucks.
Sounds like Carter's V20.
But soon to be K24.
That's a good move.
What, you would recommend?
I'm gonna go grab some more connectors.
Alright. Not that I'm partial to it or anything. Not just because I picked it.
Have you driven a K24 swapped car yet? Really?
The only K-powered car I've ever driven, one of my coworkers, when the new Civic Type R came out,
Wait, like the FK8?
the newest version, turbocharged.
Oh, the FL5?
Yeah. I don't even know what the chassis code is. he had one. He's like, we always talk Hondas. He's like, you got to drive this thing. So took it for a rip.
Oh, I'm jealous.
That doesn't even have a K. It has an L15 in it, right?
No, the Type R?
Yeah. Has a K.
K20C.
K20.
K20C1.
Oh, okay.
Well, I think it's the K20C1 still in the FL5. I'm not sure. I know somebody watching would know.
So that's the only K-powered car I've ever driven.
Oh, no, just regular.
They probably can't even hear us.
Yeah, they can. Hola! What's happening? What K24 Diamond does? Yeah, exactly. That's why K Series is such a good swap. Playing you use one that maybe good for nice. Get that man in a K swap. You might need some K20C EK mounts. I don't know if we don't have those yet. You got a EK you're gonna put Type R swap? Hey Clayton, or anybody else that knows. The FL5 is it a K20C1 also? Or is it a different engine code? K20, K24 Insight. Nice. Oh. Oh, it should still be a C1, yeah. I think the only thing they changed was probably like the computer and the turbo itself. That wouldn't change the engine code, I guess. I don't know why Honda does a lot of things that they do, dude. Sometimes the same part will have 2 different part numbers. You see the commercials for that bear movie Cocaine Bear?
No.
Cocaine Bear.
Yeah,
Is it like a video? Or is it a movie?
it's a movie. It's got Elizabeth Banks in it, and I don't know who else.
That's funny.
But it's based on a true story.
Yeah, I remember hearing something about a bear getting kind of.
And it's not about the Chicago Bears of the 1980s.
Yeah, I've seen the commercials for it.
First gen CL. Oh, K24. Frank's Garage. What about a J? J's are still plentiful. Yeah, see? Sean knows what's up. K24s can make a ridiculous amount of power on basically a stock engine if you boost it. What's up, Wheat? There's a different part number. Technically, it's a different part. Uh-huh. Something had to be changed and a new drawing to be created. All right, Clayton. I'll take your word for it. Will the swap work for an 88 Integra? Yup. Still throwing over a K20C. Oh, mounts for a J. I don't know, in a CL. The first generation CL. Let's see what Brian thinks. Have you looked at any first generation CLs?
Looked at them.
Yeah, are they similar to anything else, like an Accord or something?
They're similar to Legend and probably. That's a good question. I don't know what comes in those.
Because
I think.
What is it? I think it's
I can't remember if they had a C or a J.
I don't think they had a J in the first generation.
I think they had a C.
Yeah, I think so. But somebody swapped in a K24 and they said they're having problems with angle axles.
Axle angle.
Yeah. Angle axles.
Yeah. I heard it.
You know what I don't mean?
Yep. Yeah, I would have to. I would have to look at one of those and see what the interior looks like. I know Legend was supposed to be. I mean, the TL. Legend was based on the Ford. I don't know about the TL one.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know what that was really. Based on, so I can address whether or not it's going to work well.
Is the first gen CL is the one with like the slanted trunk, right?
Well, it's got the big square headlights, or big, larger headlights. It's a lot square. It's got a big square grill.
Oh.
It may even be.
Civic based?
It may even be longitudinal. No, it's got to be transverse. I think the Legend was longitudinal. I don't think the TL was. Yeah, I'll look it up.
No, first gen was a 96.
So it's probably C.
So yeah, it's the one with the slanted back. I think it. Let's see what people say here. He's got a 98 CL is oop. Yeah, the CL did come with J.
Okay, so it had a longitudinal engine. And it came, probably in the US, it came with a C motor.
It did come with the J also, though.
Well, yeah, not the first gen.
Uh-huh. Oh, he used CDK1 mounts.
Yeah, the problem is that, that car has a longitudinally mounted engine.
Mhm.
So that means that the steering rack is probably in an odd place and things like that. So that may be what's causing the issue. I would have to look at one to see what's up. But that has a So are his axle angles too far back or too far forward? Yeah, again, it was a longitudinal engine, so.
Let's see. So are your axles going too far back or too far forward? Wow, they only made the CL from 90.
96 to 98?
Well, they had the second generation too.
Yeah, that was different.
Yeah.
That has a transverse engine. And it got the J.
Let's see. First generation, use the F22, F23.
No, I used a G20, G25. First generation?
Yeah.
I don't think so.
I'm saying F23 A1, F22 B1. Or a J30.
I'm showing longitudinally mounted motor, and it came as a
Are you looking at CL?
T or C?
C.
C.
Claude Lawrence.
Got it. Claude Lawrence. My bad.
Let's see.
Yeah, that is much more forward.
So his came with the F23A.
Yeah, I would say that. Yeah. So when we do a redesign on the CDK, I'll look and see if we can move the engine back. But I think I had to put it there because the subframe was in the way. I couldn't move it back any further. So I think the axle angle is not ideal simply because of the
Subframe?
subframe. You know, it pushes the diff too far forward.
Can we just put an EG1 in that too? Put EG subframe and everything?
Yeah.
Yeah, the Vigor was the Legend. Oh wait, yeah, right. The Vigor was like the two-door Legend. No.
No, there's
No.
a two-door Legend. The Vigor was a
The
totally different
sedan.
car that only came with a 2.5 liter in the U.S. 2.5 liter 5-cylinder, and it was longitudinally mounted as well.
That's what we have out there.
That's where you have out there.
Yeah.
But it was also a sedan, but it was more of a sports sedan than the TL. The TL was supposed to be like a touring, you know, luxury car, and the Vigor was supposed to be more of a sports sedan.
Yeah, Frank's garage is saying the trans would hit the subframe if you move it back.
Yeah. Yeah, that's why the engine sits where it sits.
Let's see. Oh, somebody gave up on their EM2 J-swap. Oh, their axles were going to be more expensive than the car was worth.
Base RSX axles for $75 each at the salvage yard. Carpark.com.
For a J-swap?
Oh, J.
Yeah.
Well, we'll make them when we do
When we do the V6 into the...
yeah, V6.
Yeah, eventually we'll get to a J and a 7th gen there. Yeah, Clayton, we think we're going to go to the Honda meet in April. Oh, he's just going to stop drag racing. Huh? Yeah. Custom subframe, please.
All right, we need to put a ground in there, and then we can. And I can.
Oh, yeah, the Ascot.
Let me charge up the computer. Since I haven't run it in a year. The laptop.
Yeah, I didn't bring mine.
Time.
Base map.
I remember it was the My New Haircut parody. It was like probably 12 years ago. You guys like, I'm driving my fucking Honda. I got my car, it's got blah blah blah. Like all my friends have all got it. And he's like rubbing the piss out of it everywhere and talking all this trash. Oh man, it's been a long time since I've seen that.
I got a battery cable that's too short, man.
Oh, because the battery's different?
We moved it. But I think I'll just cut it. I can notch it, and I can get enough on there.
Make a long. Oh, yeah. That one.
See, it moved. It
Yep.
moved that way.
Uh-huh.
So it's too big of a short. And I just loosened this to swing it.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, I could
Yeah, just cut it.
cut it, and we can at least put the nut on it.
Yeah.
So we're not going to be able to start it because of the...
Oh no, there's a will, there's a way, and I got the way. And the will.
Yeah, you see this one, right? You want this one?
A double kill story.
This dog. The man chief.
These guys are watching our back.
Tune time. That's what.
Tune
That's,
time.
yeah. Yeah, he gets the.
Nitrous bottle.
Yep. When he pulls it to the laptop.
Yeah, tune time. Right there.
Not chief. You know how many times Sean and I said that at work?
Yes, you know. Shoot that shit morning, noon, and night. I got this motherfucker. Got my knob right here. I got this motherfucker.
He's got his nos right here.
Yes, my new haircut, Frank's Garage. You know it. You know it.
Yes, eat everywhere I go. That's because everyone needs to hear how much horsepower and torque I have. Fucking power shit.
Guys, this is 2009.
Knob right here, Chief. JDM! VTEC! NOS! Power shit! We're stand in this parking lot and talk shit to fucking Mustang owners all night long. Fucking Mustang! 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 Fucking Mustang!
Mustang.
Yeah, I know, I know.
Mustang.
we all every time we see a Mustang, we yell fucking Mustang. We were very mature. That's the folly of my youth. Back in my 30s. So did you actually get it
I just
fit, or you just
I'm
put
gonna
like
nip, put a nip in it.
a little nip tuck?
Yep. We'll get the.
You pass.
I'll just make a new one.
pass tack like that.
100%.
Fucking rices.
You think they're even gonna check my battery?
They won't be able to see it.
Exactly.
So, dude, so old school. Dude, 2009, I think that was. Oh, fine. You can drive your Acti here, Clayton. The sedan's not going to be ready, so that'd be kind of rough for a first drive. He's got the Acti.
Yeah. That's hardcore right there.
JDM. Oh, let's see what you say. He thought about it. 38-hour drive. Yeah, see, and then it's only like 5 hours from here. You're golden, dude. Oh, you're coming out from Tulsa?
Even shorter.
Well, Clayton, just go by Tulsa and you got some caravan. Make J-Swaps great again. J-Swaps always been great. Yes, we are looking for the stuff to do the J-Swap on the 8th gen. To start it.
I think I found a motor.
Dang. Straight from paint to dyno to the meat.
What do you got?
I'm gonna remove some paint so I can get a good ground.
We didn't have my car running this year.
Unless you wanna
L-Swap the world. Yeah, buddy.
Where's your cool little light?
send it.
You're talking from the future, man.
You can use that.
Typical for a reman rack to be stiff in a swap. Like it feels slow after you did a swap? What do you mean stiff? J-Swap Honda Fit. Oh my gosh.
No problem. The
Well-
10, you'd be laying on the 10, by the way. If you need it.
That's a long line of J-Swaps probably that we got. We just shot a video today about all of our J's that we have here
What do you
that
need?
are going into stuff. So you guys look for that video. 9th gen. Yeah.
Here's your multimeter.
Yeah. Axion Industries has
What I
that
used before.
turbo 9th gen J-Swap Civic. Let's see where. Yes. You got to be very patient trying to find that manual transmission. Let's do it.
This right here, this bracket goes into the metal bracket, which goes down into the ground.
Okay.
I believe
Nice.
so. I mean, it's easy to
De-loc.
use this right here.
Feels tougher to turn.
2 seconds.
Yeah, that usually is it like a lot tougher? Like, did you install the new rack when you did the swap?
Go to this thing. This is ground, that's ground.
Alright.
Oh, this is
I'll use one
ground.
of those.
Make it easier.
Clayton says he needs some K20C mounts for an EK.
Needs them?
Yeah. We'll get right on that.
We have them.
We have them?
Yeah.
All right, here. Yeah, just go order them. No, I was kidding.
Just post your credit card number and we'll get it.
Just put your credit card number in the chat and your social security number in case we have to check on it.
Yeah, we have those.
Is it a manual rack?
You have to
Have
have,
you- have you-
to have a.
Oh no,
Yeah.
somebody else is asking about they put a reman rack when they did their swap,
Yeah.
and they say it feels tougher to turn. Or reman rack's usually a little bit tight when you get them.
Good. Is it a reman manual rack?
Well, all racks when they're new like that, fresh, they're always a little tight.
They're feels slower. Oh, it's got power steering. It still feels slow.
That shouldn't be.
Yeah, maybe.
Maybe it's not bled all the way. Is it making any groaning noises?
Just feels tight. Yeah.
There's a lash adjustment on it. So I might adjust the lash on it. It might have been adjusted incorrectly.
All right, Clayton. Yeah. When you post it, just put a little sticker on there so we see it pop up.
Is he seriously doing a swap or what's he?
Yeah, he asked earlier for me to ask you about him, and he just asked again. So he must be doing it for real.
Will one of those spots work for you, Brian?
Let's see what's going on. HDM is putting a Chevy S10 Blazer under his CRX and K-swapping it with a TH400. TH400 is what? The transmission, right?
Yeah. Is
What-
it gonna make an off-road CRX?
I don't know. What cams are good for a 9th gen?
Everything's good for all motors, good for night, we good with night.
Oh, okay. Well, then finish your sedan already, brah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Oh, is it? Javier,
Beautify it
this
after we know
this
it
thing is gonna be the opposite of slow
works. At least you know
when
you
it's
can grab
finished here. It should be over 200 horsepower easily with fat torque curve.
it. You need the data cable? You need me to hook up the battery? Not yet. I should have brought my damn computer. Did bring it.
Now you're gonna tell me to download this.
Well, that's the thing. I downloaded the latest software. I did all that stuff already.
You didn't bring it?
No, I forgot it. I left it in a sneaking hurry.
You're like, I got tacos on the mind, man.
I got first startup on the brain, and it totally freaking forgot.
For J series that use CAN bus, is there a workaround to use non-CAN bus wiring?
Well, what's he putting it?
What's going on, Chip?
Let's see. Where is it?
Oh,
where is it?
Person in the person in contact, by the way, about J series mods is you get a hold of Sean over at P2R Power Rev Racing.
Yeah,
But anyway,
let's see. Yeah, Jacob, what car are you putting it into?
yeah. Yes, because there are some workarounds for certain cars. Like for instance, Dakota Digital makes a
B series. We took a B series out of this.
I'm going to lift it up so that
Lift
you
every
see
voice.
faces. Yeah. So I'm sorry, J series. If you have a J series, you're doing like in a 92 to 5 Civic or an Integra or something like that, an older car. Those run with a VSS signal and a TAC signal, and basically what you can do is you can get the NEP signal, which is what's used to trigger your cruise control, and you can connect that. What's he saying?
He says I have a matching J32.
Manual ECU and ignition, looking at using it, cable
Oh,
actuated,
and EM2.
EM2.
So 7 J.
Yeah, EM2 uses a VSS signal, so you can, that goes to the dash, goes through the C101 plug. And for tachometer, it uses an NEP signal, which again also goes through the wiring, actually it goes in through the E plug. So basically what you want to do is you want to interrupt those signals and use something like a Dakota Digital speedometer interface and tachometer converter. And basically the tachometer converter can convert 6-cylinder to 4-cylinder, so you get the right tach signal, and the speedometer interface can take your your countershaft speed sensor speed and can drop it down so it's acceptable to the VSS. So yes, you can get around that.
Damn, there you go, Jacob. Hope you got it. We'll put this live up afterwards too, as you can always reference it. It's about 31 minutes into it. Side. Thank you for subscribing. Make sure everybody watching subscribe. We passed 90,000 today, which is kind of insane.
Yeah, we did.
Oh, thank you. Thank you very much, guys.
Been bringing my laptop, but I just been leaving it in the truck.
And the one time you don't.
And then I didn't bring the damn laptop. Well, my wife had the truck, so I'm like literally waiting on her. She gets home. I just grabbed my stuff and threw it. Left. It's sitting on the counter.
What did you drive to work? Or what's the deal with your work truck? Or?
We just have our pickup.
Oh.
That's all we drive. But she had a doctor's appointment, so she went to that and took the truck and ran some errands because we're leaving. So I'm like, let's go. I told you I was gonna try and leave between 4 and 4:30.
You guys are going to Kentucky? You know they're famous for their fried chicken over there.
And their bourbon and whiskey.
Are you big? No.
Well, I drink
That
bourbon and
whiskey,
whiskey and is like old fashioned.
Yeah, that's like my go-to. I'm like, I don't want to get a Red Bull and vodka or a rum and Coke. And I don't see any limes. Let's see, old fashioned. Because that's pretty much, unless you get like, you're super discerning on your liquor, like the difference between the rail of that and like a mid thing is nothing.
Yeah. Yep.
You are not a robot.
So I said.
Yeah, I didn't bring
Right.
my Type R hat because I figured Carter or somebody would be wearing theirs.
The power is not hooked up. Ground's connected, so I just need to connect the, power is connected, ground is not. So when we're ready, I can just plug in the ground and we'll have power to the car.
Oh, shit. Right? He's got a new header panel though. The natural aspirated V20 CTR camshafts. Huh. Oh yeah, I remember those B series setups. You could do a lot with those. So much of that B series information has just gone out of my brain though. I used to know it like the back of my hand. That case should be all right. Then it's something, oh, okay. Well, then it wouldn't be qualified for the racing that he's gonna do. Come on, Joe. Come on, Joe. Think about it, man. Just giving you shit. Yeah, that last generation of Prelude was so good. It was such a premium car back then, too. Did it update? Or do you need an extension?
I got one. See if it reaches up.
That was the one Casey was using for the grinder earlier. That was the only one we could find. I swear that there was an orange one here.
Oh, there should have been hanging up over there on the wall. I don't know why I couldn't take it.
Yeah, I got
Nice,
that
of
from
course.
someplace. I got it. It was wrapped around on something. Yeah, it was wrapped around something over there. Yeah, Surge Master 2.
Sorry about that, Brian. I should have remembered that darn thing. Made it easier.
Let's go mobile since there's not a lot to shoot right now. Nice red prelude.
Ready to-
Want me to hook up power?
Yeah.
Good.
I'll turn the heat off.
Oh, yeah. Make sure the key's off. We good? Okay, for the first time, she's getting some juice.
Ooh, Nordic blue, that's sick. Tune time,
Tune time.
or at least base map time.
Alright, let me,
Honda Rehab Garage melted so many ZC valves with nitrous. That's why the valves are so expensive now. Dude, CB7 guy 23. Come on, it looks like it belongs there. I mean, it took a lot of work to make it look like it belongs there, but oh my gosh, brown tops. Oh, I feel like I'm on the forums right now. Yeah, see how his battery's tucked away way underneath there. Use the original EW mounting point to make a little bracket there. Is it possible to K-swap a 3rd gen Prelude? Of course.
Well, the problem with the third gen is that hood line is so low, so the engine's really tall.
But like, it's my answer. Like back in the days of the forums, you can do anything with enough money.
True.
Is there?
The
Is it?
problem is the hood line's very low on that car, and so therefore a tall engine like the K series is kind of a difficult swap. That's why we've never bothered taking a look at it.
Brian, are you seeing power in there?
Yep. Usually on.
Okay.
Any recommendations for what was that?
Computer's not going on.
86 Accord besides B series. Oh, you can do K series. What swaps do they do in 86 Accords? Besides B series.
It's the only one I ever. It's the only one I ever heard of. This wasn't a very popular car to swap. Make a cool sleeper, but you could do it with a Civic.
Do they have the wagon version of that? Is that the one that looks like the Hachiroku? With the flip-up headlights? Although I suppose by 88 there. Or sorry, I meant 86 Accord hatch.
Yeah, we got power, don't we?
Yeah, if the computer's not turning
Want me to cycle it?
on. No, just leave it alone.
Okay.
Swaps into an Odyssey or J series out of an Odyssey?
I know I've talked to the ECU.
But what did it say?
Said, I'm here.
Acknowledge your existence.
They acknowledge the existence of it. I did it through Bluetooth though. But you connect it to your computer
To your phone.
and then to Android, because I've got a tablet that I was setting up to be able to just see stuff.
Hey Brian, are we actually pretty close?
I don't know yet.
Okay. I was gonna say,
Couldn't tell you.
if we're pretty close, then I'll throw mics on both of you guys. So.
We start screaming like little girls.
Oh. What do we got here? Into an Odyssey. Now, what? The only Odysseys I hear about getting swapped are those first gen
I need
ones.
to put, that should be fine. Did you hear the fuel pump even prime?
No. But I haven't uploaded it.
It looks like.
Oh, it shouldn't?
Yep, RA1s. Those are so nice.
Why is it not turning on? What have I done wrong? Right.
So it's not turning on.
Hang on.
Way to pull that seat up, right?
Yeah. Is your chime always quiet?
Yeah, everything sounds normal. Yep. Yeah, I don't need fuel pump for this.
Yeah, so the kicker's not turning on, so let me figure out what I did wrong. Or what I haven't hooked up yet.
Computer is not turning on.
Dude, the chat is popping.
You want to see this thing?
It's
fire?
awesome. Well, they're just like chatting back and forth. This is dope. COVID lewd. You don't have VTEC in your life? Get it. Do it now.
Wood. See if my other voltmeter's over there somewhere.
The orange one?
Right here, Brian.
Alright, we use that one. This one's got
That's
a low
the bulb
battery.
orange. That one's.
This one,
That one's bright orange.
this is bright orange because it hasn't had a chance to be so dirty yet.
Yeah, we did the Acuity 10th Gen. Shifter into Carter's EK hatch.
And we discovered you have to use Type R cables. Nothing else is long enough.
Yeah, that goes over the,
The valley.
yeah. And this was an extra one, but it comes with like a little pad that you put on there, and so when you cinch it down, it just closes up, seals it.
Closes it up.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah, 10th Gen.
It works. It's crazy sometimes you find stuff.
That and K Type R shift cables. Let's see. Oh yeah, that would be sick. L15B7 swapped RA1. Definitely be unique. Let's see. DIY project. Yeah, we're in Arizona. VTEC inside. Right?
Just in case we gotta crawl under this side, I'm gonna pull this out.
Okay.
connected those battery connections.
Hassport doesn't make anything for that 03 CL, right?
No.
No, not yet. What is that emoji? Is it Davion Williams?
Yep.
It's so small on our phone. HDM is T's here? You got T? Boba? Probably missing X, I'm guessing. Texas here. Yeah. Yeah, now we're just kind of down to getting K-Pro and stuff, making sure everything's connected right to actually try to fire this up. Try to put a base map on there and see if we can get this started. You guys will see it before it actually comes out on video, so hopefully we got it.
Yeah. One plug back. Your D10 tool. Yeah. The one black one. This one right here, Brian. Got a wire run across the wire.
One wire?
Yeah, a rack of wires.
Oh, right.
But let me fix that.
You know, you take the seats out of the CRX, they're not so small anymore.
Right? They're actually quite roomy in there.
You can camp it.
You just have to sleep in a hump over the e-brake. Well, if you're on flat land, you can just take the e-brake off.
Right? It needs an e-brake.
The wheel chops, you're good.
That's what race car drivers do. E-brake, schmee-brake.
It's like an alternate universe third gen Civic. It's like it, but not.
There's like so many similarities, but then so many differences, all at the same time.
Yeah, the first Honda we ever had was like 84 hatchback.
This is the first one I've ever had. Bought it in 1992. Never got rid of it.
My hatch is a 92, but I didn't get that till 2000. That's actually my second hatch.
Is it?
Second 15 hatch.
Yeah, I went from a 1970 Pontiac Le Mans to a 1980 RX-7. I had a JDM motor.
I remember you talking about the RX-7.
Yeah, I bought it off a guy because it was smoking, and we
Like,
thought,
it's a rotary.
yeah, it's a rotary, you know. And then we bought it for like $1,200 or $1,500, and we thought the booster might have popped because it sat for like 4 years, and the booster could rot. And if you just hit the booster, pops and then leaks fluid in. If the master leaks, you know, into it, it's just sucking it in because it smoked really bad. And then the motor seized within 1 week. So that was my first experience getting a JDM motor. So we got a JDM rotary for it, and we were looking at the differences. And it had like what they call the exhaust pumpkin, because the exhaust manifold was just well, you've seen enough of them, Brian. Those pumpkins that were on the exhaust on that Wankel, the 12A. It's just like this pumpkin-looking thing, and the USDM one had these like director ports in there, right? But the JDM one didn't have it. So we're like, that's probably there's a reason for that. US emissions crap or something, so we put the JDM one on there and fired it up. And it was a fire-breathing monster. Had a 4-barrel carburetor. It was stupid. Blew all the baffles out of my muffler within 2 months. The carb was screwed up too. And so it dumped all this fuel and it would backfire really, really bad. And so it blew all the baffles out in the muffler.
Did you throw flames out the back?
Oh heck yeah.
See, you were ahead of
I was ahead of Fast and the Furious, shooting flames at stoplights.
Now you'd be like all the BMW guys with their burble
Right. When I had Snap, Crackle, and Pop before it was cool. When Snap, Crackle, and Pop was cereal. My buddy had a, what was that car? The Conquest TSI. Turbocharged, fast as heck. And he's always trying to race me.
Was it Eagle, right? Eagle Conquest?
No.
Oh no, is that
They had the Mitsubishi version of it, and they had a Dodge version.
Oh, it was Dodge at that time?
Same car, yeah.
Because didn't Dodge change it to their Eagle brand?
It was replaced by the Eagle later
Because
on.
it was like the Eagle Talon. And
Yep. The Eagle Talon was kind of like their version of the Mitsubishi Eclipse.
Yeah, the Eclipse.
Yeah. But yeah, he'd always try and race me. He'd pull it next to me and do his little, shoo, 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 with the blow off going. Because you could hear it on that car. It was crazy. And so then I'd be like, bam!
And people are rolling. What the heck are these two assholes
I know.
doing at this light?
Brother Keith had a little Conquest, whatever the Mitsubishi was, and he had,
Yeah, the Conquest TSI.
yeah, and he had nitrous. And one time, his family was like, "Oh, see what it does." So he put that on as he was going up the mountain, they were heading out to, they're going up the rim. And so there's this long stretch of lane, like, boom! Oh, it backfired into the intake manifold, blew up the airbox.
You didn't get the little message? Manifold failure?
Yeah. So
Danger.
well, then he
Danger.
got yeah, you got a code for that. So
Yeah, manifold danger.
yeah. Oh yeah.
And he closed the laptop and said, "Shut up,
Shut up!
And then hit the second stage.
No, unfortunately, it was before they had all this.
I just watched the YouTube video of that group Donut
Yeah.
and those guys talking about Fast and the Furious.
Oh, was it the one about like all the stuff that
Vin Diesel, they were like, Vin Diesel, you're out of here. So it's like him doing the launch where it does a burnout and a launch and a wheelie. So it's like you can't have all these together at the same time.
Yeah.
If the tires are spinning, you don't have enough traction to do a wheelie.
And you're not going anywhere.
Yeah. And if you're doing a wheelie, then you're not smoking the tires.
Anyway, they put the thing all back together with tape because he was turning it in.
Oh my god. But the other thing that car had, his Conquest had an engine knock sensor that for whatever reason was super sensitive. And so I still had my Pontiac and had a big stereo system in it. And I could make his knock sensor. So we'd park next to each other in a parking lot and I could make his car idle like crap. Stall his car and stuff.
What's up?
What do you got?
Teamwork makes the dream work. Let's see. Jays love turbos, that's right. Yo, Racer X. Hector's still running those spoon engines though. Thank you. Appreciate it. Racer X dropped a 5 spot on us.
You're looking in the engine. What don't we see here?
We got no engines.
Got no engine.
Ted, you're a smart fence. Maybe too smart. Let's see. Oh, 89 CRX HF. Nice. V8 89 hatch. Good lord. But it has hard ceiling for how much horsepower you get. Oh, or 600 horsepower. Yeah, true, but BC put a lot into that engine too.
Allen key, maybe
It's down here.
negative.
No. But the thing.
I know, but that won't work in this little itty
Oh,
bitty
it won't
space. It won't reach.
Ah.
That would work otherwise, Aaron, but not in this situation that we got here.
Here, man, it's trying to help, man. You ever watch King of the Hill?
Yeah.
When shoot, I think it was it Dale or Boomhauer. Somebody says forward. That means was it fix it? Was it fix it?
Fix
or
or
fix it
repair it.
again, Tony.
Fix it.
Which is the Fiat acronym. So I saw somebody posted it up on that quote up on Twitter, and everybody was correcting them. That's Ford, F-O-R, I mean, that's Fiat, F-I-A-T. And then everyone's like, fix and repair daily. That's it, guys. And everyone's like, dude, it's a joke.
It's a joke.
It's from a show.
That's a joke, man.
Get some culture. Watch some
Right?
King of the Hill.
You need to get some culture in you.
Damn it, Bobby. Yep, Racer X busy had money in that build for sure. Oh, do a video on BC's van? Did he sell it though? Or was that his wagon that he sold? I thought he sold one of his Hondas. There's actually some good chat going on here talking about stuff.
So the wire's just totally in the wrong spot.
Maybe probably just swap.
Yep. They were out of phase.
That would have worked if it didn't
They was just out of phase with one another. Now here's the bad part. Did I fry these? Hope not. Me too.
You're gonna find out if we fried the ECU, guys.
I don't know why my hand. You know, three something.
I didn't hear a fuel pump again, but
I did not. But that's okay. No program yet.
all right.
That's
Brian
all
says
right.
that's okay.
That's all right, man. You have a Type O
What?
interior color. Type O, off black.
Off button.
But you usually say off white. Yeah, off black.
Yep.
Which of course is way cooler. Because it's dark.
Well, there's only two options.
What was the other option?
Blue.
Blue?
Yeah.
Although blue's a different kind of cool.
It's either
that-
it was either off black or blue. Those are two options of interior color.
Because that
And it wasn't even an option. You couldn't even choose. The exterior color
is
dictated the interior color.
It's still the same way. Like
Always.
like the Integra, if you get the blue,
You can't pick.
you have to get the white seats. Whereas if you get the white, you get the red seats. I don't know. I stopped looking when they said the Type S was cool. Oh, now that's the one I want to watch then.
All right.
To accessory or to full?
Yeah, full on.
Okay, we're full on.
Here's, oh, not coming on.
Says I need to buckle my seatbelt.
That could be a problem. Or not.
That's what's awesome about these old cars, is that if you didn't buckle your seatbelt, the light still would.
They're like, yeah, it's not gonna really help much anyway for crouch.
We gave you a hint. You ignored it.
Like, we spent money on putting this in the car for you, but if you don't want to use it.
Yes. We've got half a tank of gas.
No. This is a full tank of gas, half a pack of cigarettes, and it's dark, and
We
we're
got
wearing
200.
sunglasses.
We got 258,000 miles. I actually know where I was when I hit 200,000 miles. I was right at the 101 and the 143. Oh, all my lights went away.
He didn't like to leave. Check it.
He wants to see annoying yellow lights.
And if I come into the channel with one of those around, I'm gonna stop watching it the rest of the time. No matter where it is. She's so hardcore. See if there's a fuse connected to that. I hate aluminum.
You don't like the car?
No. I don't like the car.
Got cop motor, cop tires, cop suspension. Oh, that
Cop motor.
Yeah, cop. It's the 1968 model before catalytic converters, so it runs good on.
Before catalytic converters. Gotta have the Chicagoland accent.
Oh, only Dan Aykroyd can do that the best. It's just like on Tommy Boy. Like, I make hard parts for the American man because that's who I am and that's who I care about.
Yeah.
Have you ever seen him in Great Outdoors with John Candy?
Yeah.
Roman?
Yep, Roman.
His last plate said Roman 1.
Yep, Roman. Yeah, on his Benz, big body
Fuse
Benz.
number 4, see my pocket. Fuse 4.
We get a light.
I like the raccoons though. They're like, hey, there's a fresh pack of hot dogs. Do you know what those do? That's lips and assholes.
LTA.
Oh, and yeah, the raccoon's like, ooh, Illinois plates. We're gonna be eating good tonight.
The one that we switched to the 20 amp.
Yeah. Well, I don't know. It was a 15 amp actually.
What?
Number 4.
No, we took a 10 and made it a 20.
Okay, should have been a 15, but that's okay.
15 is wiper washer, but it's still number 4.
Okay.
You're talking about 4, right? Solenoid alternator?
Yes.
That's a major thing. That's black yellow switch power. If it's anything like an EM.
Yeah, that's the black yellow wire coming through on that one side. Is it popped? Is it good?
No, it's good. Just that one we had to find, but yeah, it's good.
Let's check, see if it's got 12 volts at it.
Ecology, how do we know those black yellow wire for the alternators?
Pretty twisted
You
pop.
finished the old 96. You finished the old 96.
not done yet. There's like,
Yeah. See, just. Well, I can hold on.
Oh. No, that was someone else. That was
On
just
both
some guy
sides.
with like a big giant beard. Chef.
Okay.
Big
Well,
chef,
that's good.
big chef
That's
dude
all,
on
then,
it.
okay.
But it's such just like a little part.
I'm gonna see if I've got it over now. Or the connector now.
I mean, it very well could be. Yeah, the real chef. Andy Crosby. It's all 80 shit. I know you're talking about that guy's different with the wonky eye. Yeah. Like ways like yeah, that was definitely not him. But there is like a big tall guy in Cannonball Run because is he the one right with Jackie Chan or they there is a big tall guy that's just like
There's no lights on the ECU that you can see it and turn it on.
no. But I should see it here.
that's
Is the
Well,
is the
I might be able to
connector-
do it if I take it apart.
Oh. Is
Let me take it out actually.
confirm the like old school, they had a little light bulb. Little flashy flash.
Is it on?
Mission's on.
Well.
Gander.
Is there any lights inside? That if you take the cover off,
I don't
you can see?
recall. But we can see it when we take it off. If there is, they're probably, if there is, it's probably on the.
than silver. Smells fine to me.
They tested when they put it all together. So.
Yeah.
Right now, he's actually.
Yeah, I'm seeing LED. I'll actually looking to see if I see any pops or explosions or
Right,
anything.
right.
Dang. Well, we'll get my line, my cameras. Plug it in. And if it doesn't turn on, it means I screwed up the wire. Are we still live?
Yeah.
You didn't put that alternator locomotive line over the switch.
Man, I gotta watch Kevin Ball run again. That cast is super legit.
Cannonball Run?
Yeah.
The first one?
Yeah.
Yeah. It was filmed down in Marana, just north of Tucson.
Nice. Oh, let's see. D17. NSX J swap kit. Dude, we got a NSX just to do that. We have exactly.
It was in the tour. In your Project Cars tour.
Oh yeah.
Remember? You did
Yeah.
a little sneak peek of it.
Yeah, nobody. We haven't done any videos on it, but if you look in the projects update, the last one that I went through and walked through all the project cars that we had at the shop, you'll see we have an NSX. It's not much to look at, but the engine bay is what we need to make a mount kit.
That should give you your
Yeah,
answer
exactly.
at C101 if that starts.
V6.
I'll just start right back probing it and see if it's coming on.
I mean, I'm not questioning what you're doing.
Yes, Clayton, it is that one. And show it to you, but it's all dark out there, so you guys can't even see it. But yeah, J swap mounts, K swap mounts, and K20C mounts. Two Brian's, one Vic.
It's not far enough to caper.
No, it's not part of the cable. So I'm gonna go get one of my cabros and plug it in. See if because I wired one of the plugs in correctly, so I want to know if I burned it. Although it does not smell.
Doesn't,
The awesome melty.
doesn't smell melty.
I don't smell burning
I don't
electronics.
smell burnt electronics, so I'm like going, why did not turn on?
Do we have engine ground issue / chest ground issue?
You want to check? It's been months since I put that harness on. Oh, yeah, we have the ground on. Yeah, we have that.
I've got grounds from.
And we've got the grounds from the engine to the battery. We've got grounds to the chassis and grounds to the battery. Or grounds.
Yeah, I've got.
I'm sorry, to the chassis and the.
Try it. I'm good. Come on in. Yeah.
Ground for discussing.
Come on. You know why I didn't do it? People weren't wishing it enough. There's not enough wishing out on the web.
Guys, we're gonna set up a GoFundMe.
Yeah.
Every dollar is a good vibe or a prayer. I don't know how good the Wi-Fi is out there. I'll show you guys the the NSX that we picked up for doing swap mounts.
You need a light?
Why, you holding?
Kind of dark out there.
No, we'll see. Yeah, you guys are watching how the sausage is made, that's for sure. Yeah, so you guys can see out here. I don't know if I'm going to go too far away from the Wi-Fi. There is our NSX that we picked up. It's in pretty good condition. Just missing some body panels, but it's a shell. We haven't announced it really officially on the channel as a project. But surprisingly, TSX wheels look really nice on an NSX. So if you're a baller on a budget, TSX wheels. Well, we're thinking about doing like a Mad Max kind of thing at first while we're trying to gather up the body panels if we get the swaps running. Flood NSX tail show. Oh, geez. What happened?
You grabbed an ECU, but it's not the K-Pro ECU.
What is it? K-tuner?
Base RSX set of my K-Pro. Let me go get my K-Pro.
Have K-Pro wheel travel. There's too many ECUs. You can never have too many ECUs. Unless they're all not K-series. Dude, I remember when NSXs were going for like $23,000. I should have bought one then, but I was too broke.
I got one thing to say.
Oh, is it reversed on the feed or is it just reversed on our camera? Yeah, 85,000, which is not really bad for what it is. Oh, nice. Yeah, embarrassingly enough, look at this.
We're twinsies!
Winning!
Twinning! Totally didn't plan it.
The only reason I wore this hoodie is so I didn't match everybody at work with the Hasport hoodies.
I didn't even have a hoodie. Didn't have to worry. Oh, all my hoodies are trucking hoodies.
Yeah, we just got some nice zip-ups. I guess they're stupid expensive though to get printed.
What do they say, VTEC Academy or Hasport?
No, they're Hasport ones.
The buy one.
We need to find a good supplier and do some.
But they're like that. Are they that kind of weight, like this?
It's a little bit lighter, and plus they also run super small. Like this is from Australia. they were like rushing to send one, so they sent me this is a triple XL, so it's so huge.
Right.
But the double XL Hasport one I have, like when I put it on, I got like tuck
It's just like me having the big dirty spot carries the grounds from the ECU to the engine bay to be grounded at the thermostat housing to then therefore be grounded to the chassis.
This one doesn't turn on, I will check that next. That's the problem. That would be it. And I'll check my notes and see where I messed up. Where is?
Got a K-Pro?
That's K-Pro. Good turn. Oh,
You gotta plug it in.
Oh.
Went too
Whoops!
far on. Got a little excited with the turn.
You guys hear that? He accidentally
Bumped it.
He bumped it.
Still not doing it. All right, so let me check. Let me go through the entire sequence.
You buy a lot of other things for 85,000. Not me, buddy. Right now, they're just employee hoodies. They're not available for sale yet. I think we need to find another supplier
Yeah,
if we're gonna sell them.
Black
Actually,
Yellow- if the Black Yellow switch power checks out, I'm gonna say
J34.
And then that turned grounded.
Oh yeah, those Infinities were funky. And isn't it Infinity with an I? I think Racer X, you're so Honda, you misspelled Infinity. You're kind of an employee. I'll go find your time card.
What's up, Clayton?
Yeah, Clayton's on here. He's talking shit about you. Dude, did you guys hear that? He accidentally bumped the engine. He went like, everyone turned around like, what the hell? Oh, I-30. Yeah.
I want to hear vroom.
We heard a.
Hey,
Where's our fuel pressure? Our fuel pressure still is 0.
we know. I know that's why it's not. We got nothing. Computer's not saying.
Did it see the other computer or not?
So that means there's something in the wiring.
Oh, you think it's the wiring?
Yeah. He says that he knows it's got to be the wiring then because it's not the ECU. We didn't fry the ECU.
Does it need to be restarted after the update? Maybe? Or
No, it's not seeing the ECU at all.
okay.
So that means the ECU is not getting power.
So at least it's not fried.
That we.
If it's not getting power, it can't get fried.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, if it can't get power, it can't get fried.
So that's a positive.
But
If it's not
if it
getting
couldn't
power,
get power, it
it
couldn't
can't
get
get fried.
fried.
What? I'm definitely not ready to start recording.
I was testing you.
You're all talking trash about, hey, I don't know if you're gonna be able to get this, and then you go and do it.
Then I go and do it.
Let's see.
Well, then I could say, damn it, Aaron, told you.
Yeah, Clayton, it's not getting power, so it's not fried. So that's the positive of not having power.
No, it had power to the wrong place, so.
Oh, it had power to the wrong place. So maybe it is still
No,
fried.
it's not fried, it was
It's
smelled.
not fried. Okay, it didn't smell, Clayton.
Yeah, you can tell by smelling it.
You can smell it. Movie quote.
Check your grounds. Yep. Now you sound like Brian Thomas.
Movie quote. You can smell it. You can smell it.
That's all you get. Is it
Yeah.
Is it
So I think my problem is
Is it?
power. Main relay E7. E7 is not connected to where it should be.
E7.
Here, let me see. Yep. Hey, Brian, try E7. I think it might not be the right spot.
Thanks.
See, this kind of stuff.
You know what?
So let's err on the left fielder.
We should probably call VTEC Academy and ask them.
It's after hours. They don't answer the phone.
Oh.
7. Where'd my hook?
Dude, you guys are rocking the chat. It's a flagship car for over 20.
Join.
Yeah, some people got tech questions and the other people are helping them out.
That's good. It's a family.
It's like Honda Tech before it became Hater Tech.
Oh my God.
Red, yellow, main relay control, black.
That's why I never posted on
ECU A2.
I never did either.
I was just a lurker.
You post something on Honda Tech and all you got was slammed. Learn how to search.
I think I connected it to a place I thought was right, and it's not right.
I was gonna say that.
You were gonna say
Either
that?
that or something was wrong.
God.
But yours.
I was just gonna go with something's wrong, but I figured that wasn't helpful.
Use the search function, noob.
Use the search function.
Let's see if we've got continuity to ground. No, we wouldn't have that.
Let's see. Oh, you hated imports? Oh man. But now your username's old school Acura.
Got a taste of the Honda medicine.
Got a little taste.
All right.
Right? Here's the search. Okay, everybody, this is age check. ASL? ASL, guys.
So check this thing out he's making. So this grommet. Isn't it this cool? So you got this teardrop hole right here, right?
Uh-huh.
It looks like that. And then this has a rubber boot. So we got this is gonna go on the inside.
Okay.
The harness feeds through here. This goes on the inside. These are threaded. And then on the outside, there's another one of these with a round ring on it. And then so the holes thread, the three screws thread into it and sandwich it, right? And then the rubber boot clips over it like that.
Nice.
Slick, right?
C-138. Where is C-138?
We built one and it was wrong. Brian did.
Sounds like a Nissan. The C-130. See if anybody did ASL. Clayton did it. Nice. ASL. Remember, like on like chat rooms, people would be like, ASL, age, sex, location. But kids would just lie. Kids would just lie.
Yeah.
And old creepers would just say that they're young people.
All right.
What do you gotta check?
But I do believe Clayton was telling the truth.
Yeah, a ground. So here's the problem.
BMX's X CRX.
The problem is
Canada.
ground
Holla.
E7, it usually fries.
That's where my hatchback was made.
Doesn't smell fried. But on a CRX, on the next generation, when you connect it to a particular connection and you take the engine wiring panels out, the only place it has continuity to is the main relay. On your car though, it has continuity to both the main relay and the motherfucking ground. So that I didn't notice.
So the question is connector 138, where is it and what's it doing? Oh, no. So it should be fine. See 138 right there. So it shouldn't ground. That's crazy. C138, C138. So we should be fine. That wasn't, so it's anonymous. So, the way, so you ever see that connect C138, that rectangle?
Yeah, that one that we've been doing.
Exactly. See where it shows it? To me, this shows it in the engine bay.
Yep.
So I was thinking, so I was a little bit wigged out about that, but it's right there. So, I connected it at the ECU plug, and I could have connected it at the C138 plug. So, but regardless, it should be fine. So I don't know why it's not controlling the relay, because what should happen is you power to E7, which we have, which the ECU should then turn around and say, okay, I have power, turn on the main relay. Click, and then that gets power, feeds power back to the ECU at A2 and A3, and then it says, oh, I have power, so it checks for a mobilizer, or if we turn it off, it checks so we turned it off, and then it turns on the fuel
That
pump.
doesn't have any
It
mobilizer.
turns on, yeah, it turns on
And the one that the computer does or doesn't.
That
Doesn't have
ECU
anything to do with the car. Yeah.
Yeah.
No.
Oh,
They all have it. You have to
Oh.
turn it off. So, but point is that it's not getting to the second step. It's stopping at the first step and it's not going any further than that, so.
we're not even getting that far.
Huh?
Yeah, we're not even getting that far.
Yeah, we're not even getting that far. So that's a problem. So I am going to disconnect it at the ECU, just in case there's some weirdness there, and connect it at the 138 plug, since it should be a more direct route. Make sure I don't have that. Make sure I don't have that connected anywhere else, and that's causing the problem.
You've got to go directly.
I've got to go into the ECU, so they have continuity here, like it should.
Racer X.
But it doesn't, so.
Old school Acura. Oh, you're over in Iowa. Nice. Came in Hondas to the ASL. Ooh, a pair in Tucson. What year Accord K-swap and manual training is the best? Cameron Grady, Tennessee, what's up? Oh, Tacoma. Buy a lotto ticket.
The ground's connected properly. So, plug it back in and see if we're getting anything that.
This is the part of the normal swaps when people drop 20s in our live chat.
Say again?
So this is the part of the live stream where people will be dropping $20 stickers.
Dumb question. Is the relay good?
Yeah, exactly. That's gonna be coming up. Okay, main relay not changing. So the ground's correct,
A7.
A7, E7, so, yeah, the ground's correct. It has continuity to the
Ground.
main, it should have continuity to the main relay according to the wiring diagram, but the main relay is not doing it, it's not turning on. So, I guess the next thing to check is to make sure that there's power at the main relay.
Yes, check.
So that it,
Check black, yellow,
Yeah.
main relay because
The main
it's the
relay.
same alternator
Yeah.
solenoid
Yep.
fuse.
so let's see,
Well, I want to check, make sure it's the same on this car as it is on it. Yeah, so. It should be.
It should be.
Yeah.
It was the first iteration.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Like,
Yep. Oh, yeah.
it maintained that circuit for many years, but black, yellow is black, yellow.
Right. Yeah, black yellow should be black yellow. Huh?
No, I was talking about the main relay.
Go ahead.
It's still the original one.
Yeah. Wow, that's great.
It's a Honda. Right, the wires are 3 times bigger than they need to be.
I know they are. But it's the relay that goes bad, not the wiring.
It's the contacts.
Well, that's not true. Wiring does go bad sometimes, but still.
Usually it's the solder in the main relay.
Let me,
Well, I
Yeah,
put-
they went bad on my.
I changed the ignition switch twice.
Um,
Fuse block one.
That's about it. It's a Honda. Yeah. On my 89 SI it went bad. I just replaced it. But on my 92, I just soldered it. So I was like, I don't want to just go buy it.
On both sides.
Turn it?
Well, that's no longer plugged. So black, yellow.
Yeah. Why, were you on the brakes? Or were you in gear?
That.
So,
Which is also
Oh.
powering
I
now.
was trying to see if we were rubbing off on us.
But you have 12 volts. You have switched 12 volts. So
didn't you guys,
It's like a reverse bleed.
my battery's going down.
So, the ground is, coming from E7. But the K-Pro isn't even registering on the computer. I mean, it registers on the computer, but it doesn't register it's coming on. So,
It doesn't have the ignition on.
right, so it's not getting A2, A3 power, which I just checked. It's not getting it. So the problem is between,
The only thing that turns the yellow black on
is the ground.
is the
Is
main,
the ECU.
is the main relay. Main relay tells yellow black to turn on, which is the final turn on for ECU to be
Yeah, yeah, that's E7. E7 says.
yellow black or black yellow is initial. Hey, key got switched on.
Yeah.
It does it.
And it does that.
It does its start.
Okay.
Takes this to your main relay.
Thank you, Cameron.
Beats power to yellow black.
It's not doing the second step.
That's
So
not
the
our
problem.
wire that we took from over here, is it?
No, that's coil power.
That's cold power. It's black yellow.
Yeah, it's black yellow, but it's just,
that's
it's
a different-
only running,
that's a different-
it's only running, it's only running.
That's a 12 gauge black yellow. That's
Different black
Yeah.
yellow. Well, I was just thinking, we changed that
It's-
connector, so I'm
yeah.
like, I'm just trying to think where there's a connection with a black yellow.
No, in fact, I'm slightly confused about
yeah, we're
where I got the other black yellow.
there's a step missing somewhere because the main relay isn't kicking on the yellow blacks because the only way yellow blacks get power is from the main relay.
Main relay, the primary part of the main relay. The main relay is actually two relays. It's a main relay and a fuel pump relay.
Fuel pump.
Yeah.
That's why the
So
fuel
what's
pump-
happening is the main relay not turning on, the first one.
Which then tells the fuel pump and everything else.
Which then tells the computer, hey, I've turned off.
Hey, I turned on.
Once the yellow blacks come on the first half of the main relay, then it says, okay, cool, trigger the ground. Now we can fire up Mr. Fuel Pump.
Makes total sense.
Oh yeah, when you look at this like disaster of the manual, yeah, it makes absolute sense. It's clear as mud.
Clear Mississippi River water.
The main relay is actually good, right?
No, main relay's not doing anything.
Yeah, it's not getting the ground signal.
Usually you can hear a little click though.
I'm gonna check, see if there's continuity from E7 to that. We need to unplug the, main relay.
Oh, they don't list what, because.
Well, at least you guys have the seat out.
I was thinking ahead.
Yes, the K-Pro is providing the ground that it should be getting
Right.
by a engine harness to the thermostat.
Right.
We're gonna dump out of my pocket.
So I'm connected to this wire right here. This black wire, which is the A2 and A3. And here, that's where I connected. And this is C138, which is where I could have connected, which is the big black plug. But there is continuity between E7 and C138, so we know that it's connected to that.
Right.
Now the question is,
Back in the day when you guys could spend a lot of time in the garage just
then
messing around with things that weren't working.
What's the frickin' holdup? You know what I mean? Why isn't it saying ground?
Other than being a
Exactly, BMX.
main relay, which is
Exactly.
very much not out of the realm of.
No, it's
Oh,
not.
Honda main relay took a crap.
You know, it sat for,
Fancy
it
that.
sat for 3 months and wasn't used, and it went bad.
And
Oh.
it's 35 years old.
Yeah. Do you have any main relays?
I probably have a tester one that should
A
work.
tester? Cool. Yeah, let's. The main relay has a rectangular plug that's white nylon, and it's got 8 pins going into it. Or maybe cream colored nylon.
Isn't it like brown?
Now, let me, I may be confused.
There's gray ones, there's black ones, there's brown ones.
Let me look at that. That's where it should
It's
be.
got a whole
It should have like, it should have like 8 big fat wires going into it.
Yeah, they're usually green.
It could be yellow.
It's the lowest relay down next to the,
Yep, they're usually brown.
yeah, it's big square, like that big.
Yeah, I just resoldered. Well, I just instead of putting a new one in
See it right there?
my 92, I just resoldered.
Brown on the bottom with black connector?
Yeah, I mean you can see. I mean it's super hairline. Like,
Oh, you know, you look at
see
it, you can see the cracks. Like cold solder.
I got one of those little, you know, like that little solder sucker thing where you like.
Oh.
it goes, like so
Oh,
when
you
you
went
heat
like-
it up.
You went full out. I just put the solder iron on there and just dabbed.
I was like,
just
I
dabbed
was
it.
like, I don't want
on
any of
that
this
side,
bullshit
you
solder.
connect
So
it to something
that
on
little
that
thing,
side?
you load it up and you
Oh yeah.
push it.
Alright.
So I took it out and I put all new solder.
But what am I connecting continuity to on this side?
I was like,
I just add on to it.
I was like, I feel bad about chucking this and getting a new one because actually
I
it
know
still
it works. It's
Yeah.
just the solder breaks. They're only like 7 months.
I think at the time that I did it was probably you.
Was probably.
Well, good inflation too.
Red and yellow?
If this has continuity, I'm gonna be a little mind-blown.
Well, no, you're gonna think it's the main relay.
Well-
All leads for it.
Is it on continuity or volts?
Your other left stays left.
Alright, let's test it to the, oh, that's good, that plug down. Well, just test it, actually, it doesn't matter that plug, test it to the black wire line. See if the continuity. No, not now. This one? Yeah.
Well,
we are looking for continuity.
No continuity would be like good but bad because it would.
Assuming I got the right book.
Leave it in there.
It's the solid black one, right? And not the black yellow or black?
Leave it in there.
Hold on.
Got it in there?
I don't want to.
Yeah, it's in there.
Not leaving it in there.
Beat for a second.
Hey, Ashley Princess 12. I think whatever accord engine you can get for the cheapest is fine because you can put a cable throttle body on a drive-by-wire K24. To be continued. All right, Clayton. Have a good night.
That's how we ground the main relay to help turn on. That should-
This and this are not
Yep,
connected.
they're not connected.
Is it because we
2013.
went to here? No, this
I have
is
some
still the original.
Look to see if Honda has a tune for 2013 TSX.
There's no reason it can't
And
be.
you could also go do
You want
3-inch exhaust.
Yeah, sure.
just
It's a lot better than a muffler
same
delete.
thing would happen. Take out red, yellow,
Oh, yeah.
just in case. Just depin it.
Yeah, guys, we're not getting
Make
continuity.
a crown for that.
So we're-
Get a gator clip,
It's not the main
gator
relay.
clip,
Well,
make a crown
it still
for
could be
that,
main relay, but
and then see where we're at.
Yeah.
that's not the primary
And
reason
then
it's not
I can go see
not
if
getting
I
power
can
to the
find
ECU.
the relay.
Well,
It's not the
no,
main relay,
it's
we're not getting
we don't
ground.
have
Yeah,
continuity.
if there ain't no ground, then
I mean, the thing to do was what I'm thinking about doing is just running a new wire from there to there.
but I was just saying
To fix
for
it.
troubleshooting this.
Why is my phone? I think it's funny.
Oh, because your phone is streaming maybe?
Oh god.
Yeah, that's why. All right, so,
I'd make a temporary new ground wire
and just run.
and see what the hell happens.
Yeah.
So we should be seeing from here to here, we should be talking.
Yeah.
It should be the same.
Well, there should be, and that's exactly right. It should be the same wire. It's all one wire. One big belt.
It should be, but that doesn't, the book doesn't necessarily mean it's right and says that there wasn't a junction point and like split something, because I've done that, doing engine or cabin harness shaving, like, oh, I can cut out this circuit because it's no big deal, but oh wait.
Well, that's, I'm gonna actually get 2 spades and throw them in, and then we'll connect to the spades and see if the problem is dirty contacts.
Dirty contacts.
Damn dirty. Before I go and run a new wire.
Damn dirty contacts. Scratching up my eyes.
Because I'm just stunned that we don't have continuity. Literally stunned that we don't have continuity.
It either went to a circuit that we're not reading right and it wasn't,
I know what you're saying. I'm saying,
because like those two grounds that come out of the ECU, those join up together somewhere.
and hit that and hit that. And I'm connected to one of them. So, but the fact that that and that aren't giving me continuity is like telling me that there's a serious problem. The problem may be with that plug. The plug may be old and crispy, and I may have, no, that's not right, because I'm still connected there.
Do we need to
And
check
we
down
have continuity, we have continuity from the ECU, I'm sorry, we have continuity from E7 to that connector.
So it's not your sub-harness you made
No, we are lacking connectivity from there to there.
on the chassis.
Yeah, on the chassis. So that's the deal. Plug that into that black one.
But this,
Yeah. Yeah, just plug it into the black one.
Chassis. But it's spelled chassis.
That's chassis. K-swap Camaro. Do it. Backwards pin out. Oh, we figured out the pin out.
In a mocking way, I'm laughing
Oh,
in a
because
maniacal
it's
way
like-
because it's
like,
like
holy
that-
It's just nuts. So that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna make a piece
It's
that goes,
cases.
a wire that goes from there to here to get our continuity. And then we'll plug the main relay and credit card.
these two make a wire. We're just gonna make a little bridge wire for right now?
Yeah, and actually, yeah, it'll be.
Like a little jumper.
Cause I'm gonna go on the backside on that other plug with the new connector.
Hondas and grounds, you know how it goes.
Oh my God,
Cats.
tell me about it.
Oh, it was probably the little black one. He's like super cute.
There's a little.
He's like this big. He usually really scares the ever living shit out of me when I go to lock the doors up and he launches out of the trash can and snaps a burger.
Dude, as soon as we close the gate, like a gang of like 5 cats just come running across the thing. Walk. Really? Finally, you guys are out of here. Thank you.
I noticed some like double off.
Yeah.
Just to be safe.
Just to be safe.
Just to be safe.
Just go some 4 gauge in there, you know. You want to make sure you got a clean signal, man.
Oh man, we're
That's why your stereo's not bumping. The ground wire's not big enough.
get some 0 ohm.
Did my Pontiac, when I did my system in my old Le Mans, I went to the welding supply place and bought like the biggest double-aught wire I've ever seen in my life and had to have them crimp the ends with this machine. Because I didn't know much, and then my buddy, who was like this big stereo guy, like had a competition truck and everything, he's like, no, that's what you got to have the biggest power, the biggest grounds, because you don't want, you know, any interference, you don't want any resistance, and blah, blah, blah. And so I got these huge freaking wires. The system was pretty big.
Yeah. What kind of stuff did you have?
12-inch Fosgates. Twin 12s in the rear, 6 1/2s, 5 1/4s, tweaks in the doors. The sub was on 800 watt amp, and everything else was off of a 600 watt. I did.
No, fucking really.
What?
I said, is that long enough wire? And I said, not really. Because we wind up leaving it in there. I want to be able to tuck it out of the way.
Yeah, I remember I told my friend that he had some cheaper some. No, he had like I think it's a Orion or a Fury. And then we like cruise to different
Did you grow up out here? No, you're
high
out
school.
Yeah, but see out here you had Fosgate,
Wasn't
MTX, Pile, and Precision Power, all low for Precision Power had those.
And they were all, and they were all the amps were designed by the same guy. He was a flake, and he would get a job at one of the places,
Yep.
and he would design stuff, and then they would get tired of him never showing up, and they would fire him. So he'd get hired at another place, and he would design like a madman for about 1.5 years. Then he'd stop showing up to work, and they would get tired of him, they'd fire him. So he went to each one of the companies, designing amps, getting paid good money for about 1 year, and then being unemployed for about half. All the same guy.
Oh, my buddy who had that competition truck, he had a,
What was your buddy's name?
hold on, crap. We're going back to when I was 16 years old here.
Yeah.
He claimed he was sponsored by Fosgate.
There was a bunch of people
But he
sponsored
had-
by Fosgate here in the area.
Yeah, but he had a full-size truck with, they had removed the back window,
Yeah.
went into a cab,
Yep.
and then it had 15-inch subs mounted and compressed up against the back of the cab. And then the doors had like 8 speakers in each door, and it was stupid. I mean, it just,
so
yeah, he would do like DV drags and all kinds of stuff, and it was just like, oh my god. Then he had a buddy of his, that had a Vega that had 18s, a wall with 2 18s in the back of a Vega.
We used to build those things. We used to have a stereo shop.
Right.
Central. And,
What was the name of the
Central Car
stereo
Stereo.
What was
And
it?
Hyphonics was the company we were,
what was the name of the shop?
Central Car Stereo. It was at Virginia and Central. And I had a quarter pipe in there that I used to skate on. And we had a,
We're making jumper wire right
What
now.
year?
Huh?
What year was it?
90s, mid-90s.
It was like probably like 92 to 93,
Yeah.
94 when we were like just cruising, go to like different stereo shops.
We would cruise, they would cruise Central,
Me too.
South Central, and then up in our area Central too. But yeah, we used to do all that shit.
We were always afraid to cruise Central.
Well, you don't want to cruise South Central, but you can.
That's what we did.
No. But you can cruise up
We
north,
cruised
yeah.
South Central down to where it ends at South Mountain, and we'd be like, oh man, we gotta get the hell out of here. This is a bad idea.
But we used to have these guys who would come in and buy stereos from us, and they would just have wads of $20 bills, and they would buy these $15,000 systems, you know. This one time we're putting in 415s into a Volkswagen Bug. We just built this wall behind the 2 seats with 415s in it. That thing fucking hot. Anyway, the
I believe it. 415.
yeah, so as we're getting ready to do the guy's car for him, he's like, we're taking the seats out because we're adding wiring in, and he had a Mac 10 in there. He was a drug dealer, like they all were. We had this one guy, his name was Tony Bay, who was from Afghanistan, and he was a coke dealer, and he was like, and he was hilarious, man. He was just like, he bought a $28,000 stereo from us. We put 12 15s in the back of a Nissan hardbody, and it was set up for 12 15s, and it was set up. Oh, and so the rear window was out, and the port came in through that, and your hair would be when you were playing this thing.
There's a kid where I live. It was like when naming the little mini trucks. His was Thumper, and it had that little rabbit from
Bambi.
Bambi.
I've seen that car.
There's a little white mini truck. That was the first. I remember. I was like, oh, that's pretty.
45 degree.
Oh, yeah, it's in the resort.
Yeah, and then we discovered discovered JL audio. So.
Box.
That almost
I
was your.
unplugged the computer.
That almost was your computer.
At least it wasn't the computer. How did that not hold the computer?
Yeah, I don't know. That's amazing.
It was a gosh dang miracle, man.
Deluxe, huh? I have 2 of those.
Yeah, I need to get one.
You can't buy them anywhere. Haven't been able to buy them for years.
Brian, there's a trip hazard right here.
Yeah, got it.
We need to tape that up. We have gaffer tape, or yeah, let's tape it down. Let's see.
Is there a wire we need to unplug before we try that? No. Okay.
Well, the C30 that was in the NSX was a different engine. C30, C32.
Oh yeah, because it's empty, right?
I think BMX means it's similar, but yeah, nah. Did you guys see Brian almost yanked the computer down? It's pretty intense. Then we would have been demonetized.
Just need a little nudge. A little persuasion. We can unplug it and route it permanently later. At this point, we're just trying to test, right?
Well, we are trying to test, but you're limited to how many times you can
Keep that shit. Crimp it, then crimp it.
Thank you for
Yeah,
catching
but
continuity now, I'm pretty sure.
Oh, I should think it's a sheet.
Yeah, let's just,
You know what's running there, though.
it's there, let's just see if it works.
Right, key on?
Oh, fuel pump. Hey, the fuel pump turned on.
Fuel pump turned
I'm
on.
not seeing the computer.
Probably because I'm not plugged in.
Oh, it's one of those.
The fuel pump went and turned on, the computer didn't turn on.
Yeah, but he's not plugged in the
There we go.
link.
I smell lots of fuel. Is there,
ECU connected.
is there a leak on?
Is there a leak up there?
Is there a
Put a
leak
fuel
up
line
there?
in.
I'm smelling like real fresh fuel. I'm not smoking, so it should be okay.
I smell it too.
Is it under the car?
No, can't be.
Oh yeah. Oh yes. Very much so.
Under the car?
Oh yeah. Right.
How are we leaking fuel from under the car?
Because it's an external.
Yeah, but
I don't know why it's leaking.
that's it's totally fine.
It was fine when we
Fired it up.
fired
It's
it up, when
changed.
we ran it last year. What am I trying to do?
Why are you trying to bring up 2022 shit? This is now. Why are you bringing up bullshit?
Is it in the computer?
Oh, I cut the key on. But
Oh.
Sorry.
I'll upload the program.
I was trying to stop the hemorrhage.
Should we go up the air? Should we see it?
Yeah, let's figure out why I'm leaking fuel. We never leaked fuel before.
Yep.
Maybe because it hasn't been run for.
Unplug the computer. Don't rip it off. Yeah, what did we hit? When? Where? Oh, let me get my flashlight too. You there?
Yeah, we're up.
So,
Cover off.
if anybody's watching, let you know what happened. The wiring problem was something on the car decided it didn't want to have continuity anymore, so we ran a new wire that went from the K-Pro ECU to the main relay to turn it on. We did that, and the computer fired right up, as it should, and we had a gas leak,
Why
which
would we
is
have a gas leak?
unusual because we didn't have a gas leak when we started this work, and it's in an unusual place. So we're not sure what dried out and decided to split, but we're going to take a look at that now and see what's up.
And everything back there is new.
Yeah, that'd be a good reason Brian was smelling fuel. He was the closest one to it.
It's under the cover, so it's got to be.
Yeah.
The
Could be your filter. I'm sorry. The pump's here, right?
pump's hiding right behind this.
Yeah. Well.
I remember if there's a second.
Up front.
It's right here, right here. It's right there. Screw.
Is it,
Phillips, it's.
did you filter it?
Yeah.
It is also an
M8.
I was thinking 10. I'm thinking you can get over the 10 too. just gonna have to, if you get the 1/4-inch drive with a deep socket, it'll be easier to get out.
Like I'm gonna drive this gasoline.
Just don't understand why all of a sudden. I mean, is something screwed up here that's causing it to back pressure against something?
High drivers. Wait, what?
Maybe, but that's not, that would be annoying.
Dude, that I just saw the thing for high drivers. That looks dope.
Saw what?
It's not an M10.
Another anime series.
It's an M8, I think.
M8, okay.
Called High Drivers. It's so funny. Somebody in the chat's talking about it. Sean texted me a link to the little trailer thing just today.
Yeah, we didn't do anything there.
No, nothing. That's why I'm wondering,
That's
is
it. We didn't work on this, so I'm not sure why it's doing this.
there anything,
No.
if the filter would be in backwards, it would still flow fuel.
No, it's
So you
not.
can't create a blockage that's suddenly gonna back pressure against it.
No, even if you have blockage, it shouldn't leak.
Yeah, okay.
It doesn't, it's not enough power.
Something went awry.
Something went dried out.
This is all brand new shit. Yeah,
Or,
I'm disconnected.
Yeah.
I don't understand how though.
yeah, well,
We'll find
I'll
out.
find out.
You don't remember that Bugs Bunny with the gremlin guy on the airplane that
I
was
do.
like
It's
causing
a World War II comic.
Oh, yeah.
The B-36.
doing all the mayhem.
Yeah. Laugh like that.
Freaking list there we go.
Back in.
I know, right?
They'd only do it with the tire off, though. I'm sure, right?
Yeah. This right here?
It looks like it's
It may have sprayed up onto that, but it looks like it's leaking at the, that's gonna be a pain in the ass doing that.
Oh, that whole thing was a pain in the ass.
Yeah.
That bottom.
It's not, it doesn't appear to be leaking at the hard line, where the connection is, there's a hard line.
Okay, this is the connection to the hard line, and then you have this one here.
Yeah, it appears,
It's right here.
yeah, that's what it appears, because I don't see it up higher. It's a dry up high. It seems like it's right there.
Got the key on to find out. It wasn't spraying out, it was just leaking.
Wow.
Well, you got a paper towel.
Got
Paper
this.
towel. Paper
So
towel.
it may have sprayed.
Well, that's kind of worn away there too.
I don't see a paper towel.
Want a paper towel?
I was just saying if we wipe it off.
Yeah.
Oh, that's on the.
I got the movie absorbent. Go ahead, use that.
You got what?
The movie absorbent.
I trust the Honda books like anything else.
I don't know how much battery we have left here. Come check out what we're looking at over here.
Went somewhere that you
No, there's no connector.
that you like omitted somehow.
Leaking
like,
right here.
No, there's no connector between that and that. It would show a connector.
Well, I was saying the internal.
Did it feel loose?
What they do in the harness, just like the T-taps, not a connector.
Got it, I see what you're saying.
The little,
Yeah,
the little
that's
split
thick wire.
things.
That could be. It could be. It could have came from the.
And maybe it went to. Wait, did you grab that? You grabbed that wire at the dirty plug, not the ECU plug.
Do we want to turn it and see if we can see where the hell it's actually leaking from? I
we can do that.
can't,
Yep, we can do that.
nothing feels loose.
Yeah.
These are one of these is the wrong damn side.
Now, you want me to cycle it on and off up high where you can see everything?
Well, if you,
I'll get a step ladder and.
yeah, yeah.
Where's my step ladder? Here it is.
Step by step.
Yeah, here, here.
There, you're just focusing right underneath. Everybody watch their eyeballs. They're being gasoline.
Hey, Vic's ahead of the game.
No, no.
He wore his icon this. I have no idea where they're at.
They took it.
They're lost in my shots. All the way up. Second floor. Lingerie. Alright, here we go.
Up higher.
Oh yeah.
All right. That is really weird. I saw it flow down this line.
Yeah, I saw it
It's
flow down
flowing
this,
down that line.
this stainless line. So is it the connection up there or the that
No, is it?
fitting?
God dang, that's gonna be a bitch. That's where it goes into the fuel pump. Little fart. So it's flowing down. It's flowing down this hard line, see? Or flowing down this
Line down the braided line.
the braided line here.
Yeah.
So it's gotta be, and I don't see it coming, I don't see it coming from, it's gotta be where that braided line is connecting into that bend. What are you doing?
That would
Oh,
that's
otherwise, there's no other way to get to that line. I'll do this. That looks like it's seeping too. Doesn't that look like it's seeping back there too, Brian? Look at that. See it on the back of the fuel pump? Up in the fuel pump.
drop it.
Yeah. Well, it's the only way to get to fix this braided line.
I think it's leaking at the fuel pump.
Well, I think the main leak is at that 90, where that 90 is spreading in. The flexible line, the braided line is spreading into that 90 right there.
Okay.
I think that's the leak.
I think it's pretty back. Back to the.
No, I think that's just a separate loop. I think that's a seat
All right.
that's been in existence for a while. Because that's old. That's an old CP fuel right there. This, though, I just don't understand how all of a sudden we developed a leak. It's crazy.
Well,
Shit sits.
yeah, it sits and dries out. You're not running E85 or anything.
No,
right?
it's regular
Just
91
regular.
octane.
Yeah.
It's boring old 91 octane fuel.
Yeah.
All right. Did I take the wheel off so I can get this out of the way?
Oh.
17?
No, it's that special one.
15?
That special. No. That special. It's in the hatch. We need to come down, or yeah, we need to go down. Yeah, we got to get it out of the hatch.
Oh, did we finally run out of battery? Oh, low battery mode. Yeah, it's close.
Plug it in or quit?
It went like a lawn dart. What was it? Oh, Dodge Dart. All right, guys, our phone's dying. Thanks for rocking with us for so long. We are gonna go troubleshoot some more.
Did you like show them around the car?
Some, yeah. I took it off the thing and I flipped the
Oh,
camera
walk around. Okay.
I even showed kind of where the fuel was leaking.
All right.
All right, everybody, have a good night. We will catch you later.